Belgium entered World War II with a small but determined armored force built around light tanks, improvised tank destroyers, and a mix of modern and outdated machines. While the Belgian army could not match the massive armored divisions of Germany or France, its vehicles played a crucial defensive role during the 1940 campaign, slowing enemy advances and supporting infantry across key battle zones. This video breaks down every Belgian tank and armored fighting vehicle used during World War II, exploring their origins, battlefield roles, strengths, weaknesses, and historical impact. Early light tanks and pre-war designs. Belgium's armored force was shaped by budget limits and defensive strategy, focusing on mobility and ambush rather than heavy breakthrough tanks. One of the earliest vehicles in Belgian service was the Renault FT-17, a First World War-era light tank acquired from France. It featured a rotating turret and either a machine gun or small cannon. By 1940, it was completely outdated, with thin armor and slow speed, but some remained in training and limited defensive roles. Next came the Renault NC-27, an improved FT-style design with better suspension and mobility. Belgium used a small number mainly for testing armored tactics. The Renault D1, a heavier interwar French tank, was briefly evaluated by Belgian forces but never adopted in large numbers due to cost and mechanical concerns. Another early acquisition was the Vickers light tank Mark VI, a British-designed reconnaissance tank with a machine gun armament. Fast and agile, it performed scouting roles but lacked firepower against enemy armor. Belgian-designed light tanks. Belgium attempted to modernize with domestic production. The most famous Belgian tank was the T-15 light tank. Built by FN Herstal, it was armed with a 13.2 mm heavy machine gun and designed for reconnaissance. Its speed was impressive, but its thin armor and limited firepower made it vulnerable to German tanks. Another major vehicle was the ACG-1, also known as the AMC-35. Though French-designed, many were produced in Belgium. It carried a 47 mm cannon capable of damaging early German armor. Mechanical reliability, however, plagued the vehicle throughout its service. Variants of the ACG-1 included command versions and training models, each adapted for different battlefield roles. T-13 Tank Destroyer Series. Rather than building heavy tanks, Belgium focused on mobile anti-tank platforms. The T-13B1 was an early version, mounting a 47 mm anti-tank gun on a lightly armored tracked chassis. It relied on ambush tactics rather than direct combat. The T-13B2 improved armor protection and gun placement while maintaining mobility. The T-13B3 was the most advanced version, featuring better crew protection and improved firing positions. It became one of Belgium's most effective armored vehicles during the German invasion. Each T-13 variant played a crucial role in delaying enemy columns despite being outmatched. Armored cars and support vehicles. Belgium also fielded numerous armored cars that often fought alongside tanks. The Minerva armored car, dating back to World War I, was still in limited service for patrol duties. The Sava armored car was a lightly armored vehicle used mainly for internal security. More modern was the ACG armored car series, designed for fast reconnaissance missions. The Lafley S-15 TOE armored vehicle provided mobility over rough terrain. The Vickers armored car offered improved protection and communication capability. Captured and reused vehicles. After the German invasion, many Belgian vehicles were captured and repurposed. The Germans reused T-13 tank destroyers for training and security operations. captured T-15 light tanks were converted into reconnaissance units. Some Renault FT tanks were used as airfield defense vehicles. Allied vehicles used by Belgian units in exile. After Belgium's occupation, Belgian units fought alongside Allied forces using British and American equipment. The Stuart M3 light tank became a primary vehicle for Belgian reconnaissance units. The Sherman M4 medium tank served in later campaigns during liberation operations. The Cromwell tank provided speed and firepower in mobile operations. The Churchill infantry tank was occasionally used in support roles. Additional variants and modifications. Several vehicles existed in multiple forms. Command versions of T-13 vehicles with enhanced radios. Training chassis used for armored instruction. Repair and recovery variants adapted from tank frames. Ammunition carriers built on light tank hulls. Engineering support vehicles based on tracked platforms. Belgium also experimented with prototype armored tractors and gun carriers that never reached mass production. Specialized and rare machines. Among the rarest machines were experimental FN armored prototypes, converted commercial trucks with armor plating, improvised anti-aircraft vehicles mounted on tank chassis, and field-modified gun platforms used in emergencies. These reflected Belgium's efforts to adapt quickly with limited resources.